Hi, my name's Leon. I am the Windsor Site Pastor, and one of the things I've really loved hearing lately are the stories of God transforming lives. We have started meeting together physically again over the last couple of months, and I'm just really loving hearing what God is doing in people's lives. And we all love that, don't we? We all love to hear stories of God transforming lives. We all love to hear about people coming into a relationship with God for the first time. We all love to hear stories of how people that have fallen away from God have come back to Him. We love hearing stories of how people are being set free from addiction, overcoming dependencies. We love seeing our young people coming to know God, don't we? Our young children coming to know how much He loves them, how much He values them, and seeing them forming relationships within themselves. We all love hearing stories of how God is transforming lives. Well, one of the things that make that possible are facilities, our buildings, our resources. So when we started dreaming about establishing a Kerith Community Church in Windsor, one of the biggest challenges was finding a building. So over a few months we looked around certain different venues in Windsor, and we came across this venue that I'm standing in now that was available for us to hire every Sunday morning. Well, over the course of this pandemic, over the course of lockdown, the opportunity came for us to be able to take over the complete lease of this facility. So not only would we have use of it on a Sunday morning, but we could use it throughout the week too. And we was able to sign a complete lease, and we have since moved in here, and we started to think and dream about all the different stuff we can do during the course of the week, not just on a Sunday, where we can see more lives transformed. And we began to think about how much money we're going to need in order to renovate this place, in order to make it as welcoming as possible, in order to make it as useful as possible. So we've already raised £35,000 of a £100,000 target, and we've already began to do some certain work in here. We've started laying the carpets, we've painted the walls, we've put flooring in our new kids space, we've put our Kerith signage on the front of the building. But we are looking to bring in some more renovations. We're looking to update the heating system, and we are looking to make the entrance a lot wider so we can just make it feel as welcoming as possible. We're looking to put in a kitchen area, a coffee space where we can just invite the community in. We're looking to start really blessing the local community, really to start to get different ministries running in here throughout the week to invite this local community in and our church family. And this is one of the spaces we've started to work on. So although we've got plenty of dreams and hopes and things that we want to see happen to this building, all the renovations that we want to see take place, a great building is not the end goal. The end goal is lives transformed, people coming back to God, people coming to understand how much He loves them, families coming together, people building community here, finding community here. That's our end goal. Buildings and facilities and resources are just something that God uses in order to make that happen. So I just want to encourage us all to play our part in this, to play our part in seeing God's kingdom come here in Windsor, seeing a Kerith Community Church formed here. Maybe God's calling you to pray, maybe God's calling you to come down and get involved in the building work, or maybe God's calling you to give of your money, to give of your finances. If that's you, if you feel that God's calling you to do that, I just encourage you to think about how much you'd like to give. Maybe you'd like to give a one-off gift, maybe you'd like to set up a standing order and give regularly every month over the course of the year. But please be thinking and praying about how you can get involved, because we all want to, I believe God's calling us all to play a part in this, whether you're part of the Kerith Windsor site, whether you're part of Kerith as a whole, or whether you're just come across this video and you're feeling that God maybe is calling you to get involved somehow. So please be praying and thinking about that. If you'd like to give, you can find the details here on the Windsor section of the website.